Let's face it, we all want flawless, airbrushed looking skin. Some of us have to work really hard to even get close to achieving it. This new release by Anastasia Beverly Hills, their Impeccable foundation, is supposed to give us that airbrushed, flawless looking skin. It's supposed to cover texture, smooth it out, reduce the look of pores. It is supposed to last 12 hours, feel weightless on the skin, and give us a matte, velvety finish. We're going to find out how it holds up on my fine lines, not so fine lines, redness prone, capillary prone, very flawed skin. So I have everything there. You're going to be able to see it all the way through. So I keep it real on this channel. What you see is what you get. I am your everyday woman with everyday aging problems. So if it works for me, it just might work for you. We're going to put it to the test. Stick with me. We're about to get right into it. So I'm Mona. Welcome if you're new, and thank you if you are returning. Like I said, we keep it real on this channel. This is not some cinematic production. Editing is not flawless. Today, I'm having another allergy attack, which I often do on this channel because I'm allergic to my dog, who I've grown very attached to, and I'm trying to find ways to keep her and manage the watering eyes. It's not a perfect channel, but I give very thorough reviews. I never do first impressions. I try to give you every bit of information that I can to let you see if a product might be worth your spending dollars. I'm never trying to get you to spend money you don't have, and I'm never trying to get you to buy something you don't need. If you're in the market for something new, I hope that you can tune into my videos and you can have an idea whether or not a new release might be something that works for you. That's all. And if you decide to buy something with my affiliate links, I do appreciate it because it helps me keep buying new products to review for you. So today, before we get into the review of this foundation, which, if you saw the thumbnail, I have thoughts. I've been testing it for over 2 weeks. I wanted to share that Louisa is having a big Valentine's Day sale. So Louisa is the brand of jewelry that I wear the most, buy the most for myself and for other people. And this was not a sponsored video. These are not new products. I just wanted to remind you that they're having a sale. I like Louisa jewelry a lot, genuinely wear it and gift it because it is a quality jewelry that's affordable. I'm really rough on everything. Just ask my husband. I just broke a cord last night to my charger, my charging cord to my iPhone. I broke the little tip off into the iPhone. He just shakes his head. He's like, I never met a woman who is so rough as you. So if jewelry holds up for me, you know it's going to hold up for you. They have timeless pieces that are classic, and they also have products that are on trend. I love these bracelets. These are beautiful. They start at just $39, their prices, and they hold up. You're getting good quality for what you're paying. And there's certainly going to be something on the site that you can find for yourself. They're carbon neutral, so they care about the environment. They're a New York City based brand, so if you live in the US, they're local, but they do ship worldwide, and their shipping, if in the United States, is generally free. If it's out of the United States, then they work really hard to keep shipping costs reasonable. They ship all over. I get these wet, these pieces damp. I was just washing dishes earlier. These got exposed to water, as they often do, and they still look the same as when I first got them. These are beautiful and timeless. They're light on my ears. They don't pull down. I'm starting to get stretched out holes in my earlobes because I've worn heavy earrings for all my life and I've often slept on those, stretching out the holes. These are really light and friendly for mature earlobes too. Yes, you can have mature earlobes too. So I just think that if you're looking for jewelry for you or for somebody else, either now or in the future, you might want to consider Louisa jewelry. You've probably seen it on other influencers' channels. Their pieces are so pretty. This heart is a locket that I chose to put my upcoming grandbaby, who's due March 29th. His picture, Bowen, will go in this along with mine. And this little ball that you will often see me wearing in my videos is just a classic piece that I wear almost every day. So let's get into the foundation video. I will have the link to Louisa in the description in case you want to check out something, especially right now while they're having a big sale. So this comes in a frosted bottle. It's beautiful, right? It's got this really nice pump. It gives you 1.16 fluid ounces for $46 US. Now, I know that's a little bit pricey, but it's not as pricey as some, and you get a little more than your typical 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce. It comes in 25 shades, which are supposed to be flexible. If there's a con to this, I will say that I don't think that the undertone selection is the best. I was able to find mine, which is Cool Rosy. I was able to find that in a fair shade, but not in a light shade. So it's working out for me though. So this is supposed to be good for all skin types, but if you have dry skin, you definitely need to prep your skin first. Also, it recommends that you do not use it with a silicone-based primer or an oil-based skin regimen or primer, because it is not going to give you the benefits that it claims to. I'm going to put up the claims, and I'm going to put up the highlighted ingredients, which include hyaluronic acid and a blurring pigment. It is made in Italy, and it has a 12-month shelf life. Let's put it on, and then we're going to do a wear test. Keep in mind, I have already been wear testing it, and I already have all my thoughts, but I just want you to be able to see it on screen. So I'm going to take all of this out the way so that you can see it really good. Now, I have been testing it for a while. I've worn it with primers, without primers, with sunscreen, without sunscreen. It is playing nice with my NARS hydrating primer, and that gives you just this thin veil of hydration for up to 12 hours on your skin. It is a beautiful primer. The reason that I don't use it more is because I usually want a blurring primer, but because this foundation blurs so well, a hydrating primer is a beautiful choice. And I used my Dermatology SPF 45 sunscreen, and it is playing nice with all of those things. Now, you can use a brush or you can use a sponge. If you have super dry skin, I would suggest that you pounce this in with a wet sponge. If I use a brush, and they have a nice brush, ABH has a nice brush for foundation, I just don't think it looks as good as it does on me if I use a damp beauty sponge. Look at it blurring right here. Look at it covering this redness. I'm also going to take you out into the bright light so that you can see what it looks like. Now, I do have every kind of skin condition that you can imagine. I have broken capillaries, I have redness, I have texture, I have enlarged looking pores. My skin is definitely not a smooth canvas. So to find something that is going to give it a little bit more of a perfected look and not look cakey is really something wonderful for me. Now, this claims to be full coverage. I find that it's more of a medium full coverage, and I'm kind of sharing it out to a medium on purpose. That's where I'm finding my sweet spot, and I can just tap it on a little heavier over my nose and over my pores right here. But you can definitely get a very full medium coverage or a medium full coverage, just under a complete full coverage. Okay, so I'm putting this in my 5x mirror just to check. I don't see any gaps. I'm going to put on my makeup, and then I'm going to take you outside and we'll do a check-in there, and then I'll be back at 4 hours and at the end of the day with my final thoughts. Don't go anywhere. You definitely want to hear about this review. Okay, I have my makeup on, and I took you guys out in the bright light. And other than the fact that my eyes are still watering and my allergies are going crazy, you can see that I think it looks really good on. I think that it is definitely blurring right here. Now, if you've seen other videos and you've seen my skin up close, you know that I have texture and I have imperfections. So it can't make the texture go away. But to get that kind of coverage on the skin that I have, as dry as it is, as red as it gets, as textured as it is, to get some coverage, to get some airbrushing, and not have it look too cakey, that is definitely a feat. And I think that this foundation is achieving that. If you have less texture than me, and you prep your skin if it's dry, and follow the directions for use, I think you're really gonna like this foundation. So I'm definitely satisfied and happy with my purchase so far. I've been using this and wearing this off and on for about over 2 weeks now, and it's very rare that I can get my skin to have this much coverage and look this good. So I'm going to come back in about 4 hours and we're going to do another check-in, and then we'll do a late night check-in with my final thoughts. Let me know if you have any questions. If there's something about the technique, or there's something about the application or the way it looks on me that you have questions about. See you in 4 hours. Okay, I'm back. It's been 4 hours, and this is what we have. We have worse allergies. The Claritin is still not kicking in, so you're going to see some imperfections on my eyeshadow. This is real life. This is a work day for me, and I'm doing the wear test and filming in between, so I can't just go and refix everything. I want to show it how it's actually wearing. So this is real life with Mona. This is real life. This is how my videos often go. There will be imperfections in filming. There will be imperfections in eye looks, but you know that I'm always being honest, and I'm always showing you a product in the best, most thorough way that I can. So if I have any breaking up, it's right here. But I'm constantly blowing my eyes, constantly blowing my nose. If you look close, you can see there's a tear coming down right here, right now. My allergies are out of control. So focusing in on the foundation, you can look and say, you know, Mona, your skin is not flawless. I don't have flawless skin. I have highly imperfect skin, and I am very, very picky about my foundations. There's only a handful that I feel like really work on my skin, and generally those are going to be light skin tints, tinted moisturizers, foundations with very light coverage. It is very rare that I can find any foundation that has any significant coverage that looks good on my skin. And I am satisfied with how this looks on my mature skin. In fact, I really like how it looks. Short of retexturizing my skin and getting new skin, working with the skin that I have, I can promise you that this foundation performs better than most. I think that it does give me great coverage without giving me a mask-like foundation. Now, is it invisible to the naked eye? No. Can you tell that I have makeup on? Yes. The further away, the better it looks. Obviously, if you're right up on me or with my 5-time magnification mirror, I can see, you know, a little texture here, but it's over a textured face, and it still looks good. And it's covering everything that it's supposed to be covering. So, yeah, I would give this a thumbs up at this point in time. We'll be back with my final thoughts at the end of the day. See you there. Okay, I'm trying to find some good light. It's the end of the day. I've been having this on for about 13 and a half hours. I'm in my bathroom, so I have the best light, I think, in my bathroom. It's already dark outside. I think this looks great. So what do you guys think? I think this has been a winner for me. My Claritin is kicking in, my eyes are less watery. The foundation is looking great. My eye makeup, I know, is shot, but I give it a thumbs up. I don't know if I said this is made in Italy. I'm trying to remember what I said. I done some footage over several days, but I decided to just do it all again in one video today. So I love it. I think that ABH did a great job. Now, if you don't like it or it doesn't work for you, you may have different skin than me. So I am dry skinned, super dry skinned. Now, one of the days that I didn't prep it as good, it didn't look as good. So I would definitely say if you have dry skin that you want to hydrate your skin. I went in with a hydrating primer. I didn't go in with a pore blurring primer today because I felt like I didn't have to, because I had seen how well this foundation would blur. So I just used my NARS hydrating primer, and I felt like between that and my moisturizing sunscreen, no problems. No problems with longevity, no problems with the way it looks. I love the fact that it is not overly enhancing any of my negatives. Doesn't make them go away. So if you have better skin than me, it's going to look even better on you. But this was a good buy for me, and this will be a foundation that I wear, especially when I want to go out and look my best. Really pleased with this one. So I hope that was helpful, and let me know what you think. Is this something that you think that you would pick up? Also, don't forget about the Louisa jewelry. Periodically, they send me free jewelry for mentioning their jewelry in my videos. None of this is new, but I know that they're having a big sale. I do really, truly love the brand and their jewelry. There's no other brand that I purchase more for myself with my own money than this one. I've never gotten any affiliation fees or money from talking to you about Ana Luisa jewelry. If I have an affiliation with it, I'm not aware of it. I just know that occasionally I get PR from them. And I know that right now they're having a sale. And I really love the jewelry. So my mentioning this to you and how beautiful their products are is truly authentic. My love for their jewelry is genuine. So go check them out. And if you're looking for a medium to medium full foundation, even on dry skin, that is not going to accentuate texture, fine lines, wrinkles, it is actually going to blur and smooth and give you more perfected looking skin. If you're willing to hydrate it and prep it, I think you will love this. Just make sure that you're not wearing skincare that has oil in it or a dimethicone based primer. And you should have good results too. Thank you for being here. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.